Delays in Washington in the push for a social spending package as President Biden visits Europe. Mr. Biden is at the Vatican this morning meeting with Pope Francis. This is the fourth time those two men have met. Back in Washington, meanwhile, Democrats are working on a cut-down version of his ambitious agenda as a self-imposed deadline approaches. Weijia Jiang is traveling with the president. We find her in Rome, Italy this morning. Weijia, good morning to you.
Buongiorno to you, Tony, and good morning to everybody. President Biden had hoped that lawmakers would reach an agreement on his social spending measure before coming here to Italy. In fact, he even made a last-minute visit to Capitol Hill to give one final push before leaving. But in the end, he presented that smaller version of his plan. There is still work to do, though, to seal the deal. President Biden left for his European trip right after declaring he had reached an historic framework with Democrats for a $1.75 trillion social spending bill.
The agenda that's in these bills is what 81 million Americans voted for.
The revised package does not include some of the president's original priorities, like paid family leave and free community college. Also gone, an expansion of Medicare to cover vision and dental care. But the bill, as it stands, would still establish universal pre-K and extend the child care tax credit for 1 year. It would also boost the supply of affordable housing, expand Medicaid to cover 4 million more people, and includes more than $550 billion to fight climate change.
We spent hours and hours and hours over months and months working on this. No one got everything they wanted, including me.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, who is also in Rome, praised the compromise.
It'll make it much easier for people to participate in the workforce by providing child care and support for people who work.
The president said he is confident he has the votes to pass the plan. But two moderate Democrats, Arizona's Kyrsten Sinema and West Virginia's Joe Manchin, have yet to voice their full support. Still, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi wanted Democrats to vote on the president's $1 trillion infrastructure deal Thursday. But House progressives insisted they will only vote to approve both measures together.
The win will be when we deliver both bills. That is the win for us.
And from Washington to Rome, President Biden has a packed schedule, planning to meet with Italian President Sergio Mattarella and Prime Minister Mario Draghi, as well as French President Emmanuel Macron. CBS News Papal and Vatican contributor Monsignor Anthony Figueiredo says it's the president's meeting with the Pope that is both political and deeply personal.
Pope Francis wishes to build bridges, not walls.
It's not rare for an American president to meet with the Pope. But why is this particular meeting different?
Obviously, they share a common faith and personal suffering. So I think there's instantly going to be a body chemistry between the two.
President Biden will remain here in Rome through the weekend before heading to Scotland for a big climate summit on Sunday. Back in Washington, funding for highway programs was set to expire on Sunday, which would have furloughed thousands of workers. Now, that's partly why there was such an urgency to pass the infrastructure bill. Just in case that does not happen, the House has passed a short-term measure to continue funding those programs through December. Nate?
Still so much to be done and still so much at stake. Weijia, thank you.